Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. My wound aside...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to...
Just in case.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey,
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the ballad?
The academe...
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? As long as I can enjoy... I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set...
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumer... Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret...
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen...
Have you noticed?
So, if the doctor was to show...
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us. Let's continue to keep a low...
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with...
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation...
Who was behind...
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the pic...
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message.
Everything also went smoothly on my side, to avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, Is that everything? Okay.
Huh? Wait,
Well,
shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know,
personally, I'd rather...
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize, so you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss.
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just...
Judging, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join? You mean...
Yes. Nilu, are there any
Wait, you're serious? I can't believe my ear.
Ahem.
Oh, right. The Traveler. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you...
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to...
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you...
All the preparations are done. Now.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up.
Okay. So I...
Yep, good night.
It's... nice to... stress.
Today is the Academia's Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, it's crucial to dissipate any tension before we...
The only thing you're doing is...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console.
You know, Paimon's been thinking.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effective... Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day. Arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest... All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. And the Academia's ground... When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Denjar. Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already...
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door?
Yes. Were you
Paimon can't...
Scry? Please, wait.
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater Look, based on what you already know, the
Is that so? The sages search for you. So, from the start,
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now.
It's nothing.
All right. Thank you for your...
What the heck just happened now?
I'm afraid...
You have no idea.
He convinced himself of... That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic... Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with...
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be...
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possible...
There are a lot of students going...
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's just act...
What's this platform?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now. We can't...
You think the Grand Sage will... And after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind...
You're... What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after... An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I...
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please.
This place is crawling with guards.
All right then, traveler. Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is You seem to know. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Ermin's soul will be for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your... Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally... The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all... With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
I'll hate them?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler.
I'll hate them? So we finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed as it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you.
We'll be monitored, just like...
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonor. Are you not familiar with the concept that great In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning
You're
despicable. Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves. Your ploy.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time.
Must I delineate your entire... First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler to carry... Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamad.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned...
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also... With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. If I'm correct, sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will... As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. No, even if you impugn me, it would have little effect.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operation. However, under the current circumstances...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards! Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahar Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham, shit, what are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement.
What? Why do we want to get him?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest... Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much...
I can already see the
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not...
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more... According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness. That way, they can't pry anymore. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Suristhana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting...
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Suristhana. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, however...
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal!
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started... I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning.
Who are you? Whose voices? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened to me,
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarba? Yep, so that means...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great...
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance.
All right, but if anything happens...
Don't worry. They've been through worse.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do it.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
With all my strength.
Nilu, how's it go?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm...
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much for doing... I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great, come to think of it. When did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoinked the divine knowledge cap? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart. Let's review our plan for this stage again. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, with the Doctor's technological support,
How despicable of them to rely.
But this is also... I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still in... It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbha Day.
Are they really going to stop?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading...
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any... That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we managed...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significant.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her...
All right. After the guards in the academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the academia...
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages a...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every...
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the core of 30. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is leave.
All right, let's each take a road and...
You gave such an important task to that
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put up... Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in...
You've got a point. Anyway, I think...
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and...
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser...
Hey! They're here! I can see the Academia guards!
All right, it's time, Isak.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you! Don't... Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is I suppose that's all of you? Who are you? Did you set us up? What
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. Or after stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the...
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyagarbha Day ceremony. Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
My apologies. Right now, all academia guards have entered the city to perform...
Arrest? I have an ominous...
arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord...
What happened? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly... How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the... Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord...
Confirm? No, it may be a bit offensive to say this, but how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukada...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused.
Stay here and see if there are any...
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes. She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the grand... You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, she has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino. Have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your...
I truly did not expect a proud person like you...
People change, Azar. Admit it.
Then tell me, what...
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana, under your own regulation. As for the investigation... I've at least confirmed that you are guilty.
So what? Did you do all of this?
No. I want you... You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have... Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully... Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be... Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably... Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no... So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing, we should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to... Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Should I say, it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of...
Exactly!
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even... My concept of self has become so... But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rest...
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything...
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom,
Wow! That's the spirit!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly? Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how we need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, first things first, I need to remove the restrictions that after that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. After all, the academia betrayed great... This might take some time. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough...
We might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up. How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed mine. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What's this little floaty?
It's a small device I put together just now. You may not need it right now, but it should.
Wait! This thing has. We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device. But you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth.
Nahida, you're a natural at this.
By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself, you may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's fate. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you. I'm glad I can
So the God of Wisdom...
I've located where the false god is. Time is up.
Next on the agenda...
Wow. The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being
That's true. They were already hiding.
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. But this place doesn't look like it could have been. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor, instead of being interested in the end product...
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird...
So, this Fatui, we had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for a gnosis. The other obsession is probably related to his past.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that
it sounds like you know the balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know now, the better... Alright, time to go.
Time to work! No more words! Work time! No excuse for...
Access denied!
Ow! Off with everybody, stand back! Let's light it up!
No touching!
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. Seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Let's begin!
I will end you. Let's end this! I slipped up.
Let's light it up!
This isn't good.
Frozen. Quick, get frostbite.
Get out of here!
It's time for a flash for Frozen.
I see everything.
side.
Leaving so soon? No escape! You can't run from
We're way
death.
behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
No touching!
Have a load of this!
Committed to memory. Yahoo! Horn of ice and frost.
No more
No touching!
trouble. Use this first.
Grow! We're way behind schedule.
That seems to end you.
This may turn a little.
Use this
Yes!
in this quickly.
Grow!
That seemed to work. Don't waste time.
Get out of here! Go in!
This isn't good. Come at me. Have a load of this. Don't be a killjoy.
Born of ice and frost.
Begun too low. I miscalculated.
Access denied.
This may turn.
Get out of here!
Want to get a little closer?
Brace yourselves.
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Born of ice and frost.
Let's light it up! Huh? Huh?
Didn't see that coming. No touching.
Everybody stand back! Huh? Huh? Off we go! Get out of here! Out of the way! Why do they never miss? Huh?
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to
Oh no! What should we do?
Are you nervous, Paimon?
If you really want to know...
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Curious?
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and if it's a form... However, only fate is about that which has... So to me, that's also why I love observing humans and all the things... And now, at long last, I will personally experience my own fate with you by my...
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what...
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura, it really feels like
a body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's how much effort and resources. From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable.
You sure are something. Dishing out.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally. All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that this is a first. Encountering a god in this world. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. God of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate. Perish! Feeble human!
Everyone hold hands!
At my command, you shall fall!
Next on the agenda...
I can fix this!
Insignificant pest!
We're way behind schedule.
Let's light it up!
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
My endless cycle begins! shall fall!
Let's play!
Churn!
We're way behind schedule. Come on, focus!
Insignificant pest!
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
My endless cycle!
Next on the agenda. Yahoo! Committed to memory.
Feeble human! Tremble! Burn to oblivion!
We're waiting. Adventure
Kneel!
Let's light it up!
Off we go!
Tremble!
Political, brace
Reality
yourself!
is pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzeruz festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Bur.
I am the all-knowing God!
I see everything!
Burn to oblivion!
Born of ice and frost.
Tremble!
We're way behind schedule.
Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world. Not possible.
Committed to memory, sharing my knowledge.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's...
This way through.
All hail! Access denied.
Humans. Filthy humans. Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the Forbidden knowledge? It's... your inference. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 5, but I'm afraid it is much more serious this time.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden... I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were distorted by forbidden, but now we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until... And then... we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us. Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our... Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a... Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards.
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
No touching!
behind schedule.
Get out of here!
Here we go!
I'm going in!
Access denied.
Time for takeoff.
Let's play.
Off we go!
I see everything.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
No touch.
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Ow! Couldn't break the curse. Let's light it up! Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! This is just my...
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Earlier. Yeah. This may hurt a little.
No touching. Next on the agenda.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Here we go.
direction. Are we...
Judging from the current... We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been complete.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should...
Are you saying you've never met...
No. It seems that my birth and her... Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more...
Hey! You've done a great job, Nahida! Let's get... So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but the one standing up...
Is that... Are you... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature.
We're... of the same nature.
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a mature tree...
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, it's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps you may become an even great... I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess, along with the blessings from your past experience. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower...
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired wasn't... It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord...
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've all...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the 7 were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. the pain started to torment my mind. But had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago?
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And a form of it came from the very bottom of the abyss. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul,
So, there's knowledge that even...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel which is why I created a device that compiled human...
It's truly the world's most...
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also from the very beginning.
Oh no.
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from...
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies? Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. Removing me from Irminsul means... But...
People love you so much and they've missed you so much. How can we just... Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally... These are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow.
I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams. I'm alright. I'm just we've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we used the power of Tuno, then we removed the remaining pollution from Mermaid Soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now? Huh? That sound...
I've been waiting here far too long, but finally
The doctor!
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sages. Don't worry. I know you would never... I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of
You mean...
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognition. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into... That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make...
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help? It was my experiment. So why should I...
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate... You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have... Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging.
Oh no, I certainly have my own conviction. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over. For example, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem...
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show...
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat, and will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price would you have?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the nation. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish? If it weren't, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me.
Like you said, it's difficult being as smart as you are. Have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone, besides with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my
Please
wait!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, the future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let Kira. There won't be any further.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never. Another chess piece. And where is your dendro?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off. Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom? Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be with negotiations. We've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very...
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Okay. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainar. Come on, Traveler. I see everything.
Don't fully trust anyone except yourself.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please.
It's nice to have.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare.
And Paimon bets they're on.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. Oh, we're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you. Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform...
Everyone hold hands.
Everything has been getting better. You can come find me anytime if you need it. You're welcome. I wish... If you're...
Not sure what to do next. Commit it to memory.
Good morning. How do you feel?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem...
It's fine. I'm not that busy. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now...
It seems once Irminsul started getting...
Yes, but there are still some The Withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest...
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his...
This news is hardly...
Huh? You mean he was already...
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting.
Then you probably already know all about the...
Celebration feast?
Huh? But didn't you...
Perhaps.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration. You and Kale are both Sino's close friends.
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think... You see, some VIPs...
Huh?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is... Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have when they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy. As a result, work has increased.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic.
Ah, right! We're here to...
You've recovered well.
Yay! I see everything.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask about? Ah, yes. Thanks for remembering her. A lot has happened lately. As for Sino's reinstatement, but this does remind... And you as well. Take care.
The Evaluation Council always deals with such bothersome issues. I'll just pretend I've never heard of it.